This week's Parshas is Mנחem, נחום, הכהen. This week's Parshas is Parshas Beshalach. If you think about it, it's pretty interesting. Have you ever seen a large, like a big elephant, attached to a big rope? No, the only elephant you see attached to a big rope are tiny little elephants. Those are the ones that are attached to big ropes. The small ropes, that's what big elephants are attached to. So if you come to think about it, does it make sense? Like, why is a big elephant attached to a small rope? Small elephants attached to a big rope. I'm saying you guys might not believe me that it's true, but if you want to go to the zoo, you'll see it's true. I don't know if they have it in the zoo, wherever you go. It's true. In this week's Parsha, the Yidden are running away from the Mitzrayim, and it says the Yidden had, I think, a couple 100,000. There are a couple 100,000 people running away from the Mitzrayim. And how many Mitzrayim were there? There were probably, I think there was 600 something, chasing the Yidden. And the question is that why in the world did the Yidden run away? It says the Yidden were frightened, they were terrified, they didn't know what to do. Why are they running away? Why couldn't they just fight them? Does it make sense? You have let's say 600,000 Yidden against 600 Mitzrayim. They're not going to win? Of course they're going to win. So why in the world are the Yidden running away? Is there something that they're scared about? Like what's happening? So I think that Evan Ezra answers this. He says that it's a lesson in life. A person, let's say you walk into a shul, right? You walk into a new shul. Let's say, for example, I walk into Chaim Shalom, right? I was never there in my life, right? You walk in there. Are you going to go sit in the front seat? No way. You're going to go and you're going to sit probably the last three tables automatically, right? Why? Because you just don't have confidence in yourself. You're nervous. Why? Because it's just a different place. You don't know anyone there. So you're a little embarrassed. I guess you could call it embarrassed if you want. So, yeah, but the main part is that you don't have confidence in yourself. The same thing is with the Yidden. The Yidden just sat in slavery. They had this slavery mentality for many, many years. All of a sudden now, when they're getting chased, they don't even have, even though they'll win, but they don't even have the power. They can't even fight. They don't believe in themselves. Like all the Yidden, they were in slavery for so long. They don't believe in themselves to win the Mitzrayim. So when they go and fight the Mitzrayim, there's no chance they're going to win. And that's why it says that they were frightened like crazy. There was a story. There was this 30-year-old man. He decided he wants to go apply for a job. So he's like, fine. He goes applies for a job, and he didn't get the job. What happened after he didn't get the job? Of course, what most people do, but what you're not supposed to do. He said, I can't. I'm not able to do this anymore. Like me, I say when I'm outside in this cold, I say I can't. That's actually different because I actually can't. But this guy says he can't. It went on for 10 years. He didn't apply for another job because he didn't believe in himself. He had no confidence. He was done. And finally, this company that he applied for 10 years back, his friend came over to him and said, yeah, they need another worker. You want to go apply? He's like, no chance. I don't believe in myself. There's no chance. I can't. I just can't do it. The guy forced him. What happened? The guy went for the interview. He got the job. He got the job in this company. It's a big company. I wish I could tell you what it's called, but I have no idea. And this guy is one of the richest Jews right now. I don't know his name. It could be a fake story because it sounds fake, but this is what I heard. And this guy, he spoke after he made money. He said he realized to himself that this whole thing that happened to him, this whole that when he applied for the job, he didn't get the job, and then he said he can't do it. He said that's because he has this, not the slavery mentality. He just didn't believe in himself. After he failed once, he's like, there's no chance I could do it. I'm some loser that can't get any jobs. Why would I even try for the jobs? And he was the guy that said, I can't. He was that small little elephant attached to a huge rope. The rope was holding him. Why? Because he just can't. I can't do it. But after he said, now I realize, now I could be on that small rope, that small elephant, that big elephant. I'm that big elephant. Let's say, quote unquote, the big elephant. I'm in that small rope right now. It's not holding me back at all. I'm regularly. So I believe in myself now. And that was the whole situation this week's Parsha with the Yidden. They didn't believe in themselves, and that's why they couldn't fight. And that's why they were terribly frightened. And if you want to know an answer why a big elephant is attached to a small rope and a small elephant is attached to a big rope, it's because it's the same thing. A small elephant doesn't have any training. He has nothing to him. A small elephant, he would just run away right away, so he's attached to a big rope. A big elephant, on the other hand, he has that mentality, not the slavery mentality like this week's Parsha, but he has the mentality like, you just don't run away. I don't even want to run away. I'm just stuck here. This is what I am. And that's why he could be attached to a small rope where he doesn't have to be running away. The point is, though, the lesson you can learn from this is don't say I can't. Never say I can't. My father tells me this also. Never say you can't. Oh, okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to get it and I can't do this anymore. Oh, you want me to go to Gormagan and pick something up from you this Sunday? I can't. Because the answer is you always could. You just got to try and you have to believe in yourself. Have an amazing Shabbos.